there and read Job chapter 1. I think it's Job 18. So Job chapter 1, let me just read it quickly for you. Job chapter 1 says, in the land of Uz, there lived a man whose name was Job. This man was blameless and upright. He feared God and shunned evil. He had 7 sons and 3 daughters, and he owned 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, 500 yoke of oxen, and 500 donkeys, and had a large number of servants. He was the greatest man among all the people in the east. The greatest, the most righteous one was the one that was chosen to be tested. His sons used to hold feasts in their homes on their birthdays, and they would invite their 3 sisters to eat and drink with them. When a period of feasting had run out its course, Job would make arrangements for them to be purified. Early in the morning, he would sacrifice burnt offerings to each of them, a burnt offering for each of them, thinking perhaps my children have sinned, and cursed God in their hearts. So what did he do? He asked God to forgive them of their sins. Even though he didn't know what they were doing, he was a good father, right? This was Job's regular custom. One day the angels came to present themselves before Abba Yahweh, and Satan also came with them. Abba Yahweh said to Satan, "Where have you come from?" Satan answered Abba and said, "From roaming through the earth, going back and forth on it." Then Abba Yahweh said to Satan, "Have you considered my servant Job? There is no one on earth like him. He's blameless and upright, a man who fears God and shuns evil. Does Job fear God for nothing?" Satan replied, "Have you not put a hedge around him and his household and everything he has? You've blessed the works of his hands so that his flocks and his herd are spread throughout the land. But now stretch out your hand and strike everything he has, and he will surely curse you to your face." Abba Yahweh said to Satan, "Very well, then everything he has is in your power. But on the man himself, do not lay a finger." Then Satan went out of the presence of Abba Yahweh. One day when Job's sons and daughters were feasting and drinking wine at the oldest son's brother's house, a messenger came to Job and said, "The oxen were plowing and the donkeys were grazing nearby, and the Sabians attacked and made off with them. They put the servants to the sword, and I am the only one who has escaped to tell you." While he was still speaking, another messenger came and said, "The fire of God fell from the heavens and burned up all the sheep and servants, and I am the only one who has escaped to tell you." While he was speaking, another messenger came and said, "The Chaldeans formed 3 raiding parties and swept down on the camels and made off with them. They put the servants to the sword